too, but this darker, that's the atrium.
Okay.
Sinus
Yeah, there's only
venous-
one of each, right? In the
Sinus
chart.
venous.
Right, there's only one.
One
of these.
atrium and one.
That's why I said it
ventricle.
looks like two.
Right
It's
there.
not.
You can see it.
So the sinus venosum, or however, that's this blue
Thing under the heart, like
lining
in the
here.
frog. It's like in the frog. Okay.
Conus arteriosus.
Conus arteriosus.
That's this big, coming right off the
Like the
ventricle here.
little white strip?
That's coming
Yep,
up where?
Like the one
this
in
wide.
exam
See,
3,
here's the
it was the big
ventricle, and then
thing.
here's this thing I'm poking right there. That's
Okay.
You can look through the camera if it's bigger.
Oh, point at it again, please.
this guy right here. See, here's the ventricle is this darker gray, and then as it gets a little bit lighter, that's the conus, wherever the
And
last
then
one
that
is.
goes into and forms the ventral aorta.
Right.
Which is up there.
The ventral aorta is,
Is on
yeah,
top of
it
the conus
almost
arteriosus.
immediately branches off
Okay.
into a
Yeah.
bunch of different.
Do we need to know any of the different things?
No,
Good.
it's the next one on the list here. Well, I didn't have to label them on the.
Efferent branchial arteries.
Okay, that is these red ones here on the roof of the mouth,
Okay.
and I didn't find the other
Efferent?
ones.
The
Yeah, I
afferent come
didn't
off
find
of the
any of those.
ventral aorta.
So maybe that's these little guys.
They
Branch off.
So that could be these ones.
These things that branch off.
Yeah, these
that one.
little red ones
Mm-hmm.
that go into the gills. Those
Wait, so
Those are the
because they're coming
afferent?
away. Yeah.
Goes into.
Those
So
are
you said-
afferent and these are efferent.
So the
So this is the
afferent,
ventral, you
the
said? The
afferent
white
go
one?
into the
That's the
gills.
ventricle and
and
that.
so
The
this is like the
efferent go
aorta
away.
coming out, right?
This
These
is
efferent
well,
are
this is their
on-
conus
in the mouth.
arteriolis or whatever it is.
Yeah, and so
And
that's
that-
pretty much the aorta.
Right, and it immediately turns into the ventral aorta,
Oh, okay, cool.
which almost immediately splits off into these little guys, which go to the gills.
What are the things that split off again called?
Afferent,
Afferent?
Afferent
and then
branchial arteries.
then the efferent ones are these little red ones here.
Okay. Those are the-
Well, I guess they're not that little, but
yeah.
they're nice.
Celiac
Spare
artery.
between.
The celiac, that is on mine. It got a little bit
Stomach.
cut, but it's this bright red one here.
Okay, that's easier.
Which one's that?
That's the
Celiac.
celiac.
It goes along the
Going
stomach.
into that's the stomach right there.
Yes, this is the stomach right here.
Okay.
They got a long stomach.
Yeah, celiac is like.
But yeah, mine got a little bit cut, so theirs could be in like a different location than mine, but it's this bright red guy that's kind of floppy.
Okay, pancreatic mesenteric artery.
Okay, that is, what's the next one down from that?
Hepatic.
Okay, so the hepatic is this yellow
Yellow.
one, and then the greenish blue, the gray one that's like kind of twisted with it, that is the pancreatic mesenteric.
But they're not always going to be the same color in a different shark
Right,
necessarily.
this-
so
but
you can't
these
just
two
be like
that's-
the yellow one.
They're right.
Well, these two that are twisted
Perpendicular-
together,
Perpendicular with each other.
they go into this mesentery, which obviously it's
Okay.
mesenteric, and then the pancreatic, the other one, which they both kind of go up to the liver here. This whole thing is the liver.
Okay.
So, yeah.
See, I told you it's 3 tongues.
It's like a
And this
frog.
is the medial.
You said it was an L.
Anterior
No, that's in the
intestinal
purge,
artery and
idiot.
vein.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so the anterior these ones are kind of hard to see on mine because it's so brightly colored, but the artery is the red line that goes down the side here.
The which
and
artery?
The anterior intestinal.
Anterior intestinal.
Right, that's the red line. It goes across. It's like more towards the side bottom. It's the red line, and then the vein is the yellow line. So mine picked up a lot of yellow instead of blue, but it's the yellow line.
Okay.
Which it might not be yellow on everybody's, but
Yeah, that's what I was
it's
thinking.
yellow on mine. I was just saying
So wait, is it above or below the artery?
they're well, they kind of go
More
side by
toward the
side.
middle. More
So
toward
what
the
Right.
is this that all
These
these
are
are
the-
on?
This
Anterior
What is this
intestinal.
big thing that
this
all these
is
are-
Those
intestine.
are
Well,
the intestines.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
See,
the
here's
stomach.
here's the stomach, and then immediately off here's the duodenum
Pyloric.
or duodenum or
It's a
whatever.
really thick duodenum.
This actual line, you can actually see
looks
the
like a
line.
wing.
This is the pyloric sphincter right there,
Okay.
and then immediately it becomes a duodenum right there.
What's this graffiti thing?
That's the spleen.
spleen.
Spleen. Okay.
Okay.
You want to do the kidneys?
It's really, really hard to see the kidneys. They're
They're
not.
Along the line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Underneath
they're
this.
they're like underneath the skin here.
So she
Looks like
probably-
this
she
ramen
probably won't
noodle-y-
ask them
This little
then. Oh, okay.
this. That's the kidneys. They're not like their own structure. They're like in the
Anterior
wall.
mesenteric artery. Mesenteric artery.
That is these crisscross ones,
Oh,
and the
that's
one
right.
the one that goes is attached to the mesentery. That's the anterior mesenteric, and this other one's the gastrointestinal or whatever it was.
Gastrosplenic.
Gastrosplenic. Sorry.
So where's the spleen?
This little guy right
So
here.
how can you tell the difference between those two?
Well,
One
one's
of them is
the
attached to
spleen.
the actual mesentery,
Okay.
and one of them is attached to the spleen.
Okay.
That's actually yours is better than ours. We didn't we couldn't see that in ours. Ours was detached.
Just tear it apart.
Maybe.
Well, ours was so pregnant that everything exploded.
No, I didn't get the cardinal ones on mine, so I don't have. I
So
couldn't-
the posterior cardinal sinus are the pouches on either side of the liver. These blue pouches down here. So pull these.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Those are the cardinal sinuses. And then
The
the
cardinal
cardinal
sinuses?
veins in a pair by the dorsal aorta.
Did she say along the liver? Did you say along the
That's-
They're on both sides of the liver.
Like behind, under the
Sure.
liver.
So
Okay,
the
maybe I can see it from this side.
where's the dorsal aorta?
Well, that's this red
Oh
line
wait,
here.
yeah. So you would.
I might have cut through it.
Hold on. Let me see.
Those are the
Oh, yeah,
sinuses
this
or the veins?
The sinuses are these blue pouches up here, and we're looking for the veins.
So the cardinal vein. So
I thought they were just along this ridge.
yeah, there's one on either side.
Right.
You can't see because this. Do they have greater momentum?
Yes.
So is this
Yeah.
whole sac right here the thing? The
No, this is a
Greater
greater
momentum.
momentum.
okay.
This up here is the,
Is the
cardinal
conus.
sinus.
So what is
Or-
the greater momentum?
It's
That
just this
holds-
big,
that's holding
floppy.
Connective
Intestines and
tissue.
stuff together.
Just
It's just
connective
it's just
tissue.
okay.
It's just to keep it from flopping
Just
around.
connected. Just got it.
Yeah. So the posterior cardinal veins line either side of the dorsal aorta.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
See, that's what I said, but I couldn't find anything. It just looked like tissue, so I didn't see any distinct structure.